Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Rescue came in the mail, and I think that we're going to go ahead and continue on with her next because she has the body, and that'll give us a base to go ahead and start building the Build-A-Figure. Nice packing job, cardboard on both sides, no damage to the box or anything. Everything looks great. There she is in all her glory with the Hulk's torso. So, let's open her up. Marvel's Rescue. From CEO of Stark Industries to powered by Stark Tech, Pepper Potts protects world order in her own rescue suit designed by Tony Stark. All right, let's go ahead and get this tape cut here. And carefully pop her out so that we don't damage the packaging. And come on. There we go. And it ripped. Check that out. The little tray ripped as I pulled it out. Set that off to the side as well as this. Oh, that's cool. She comes with an extra piece, a little extra accessory back there. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this back into place where it goes. We'll pop the accessory out, take a look at it. This is a pliable plastic, much like some of the other parts that we see on these Legends figures, or pretty much any modern style action figure. This is the expanded version of her back plate, it appears. So put that tray to the side. This is what it would look like closed, and this is open. So pretty cool that she comes with extra pieces for display and however you would want to display her. Let's get a leg out. There we are. Now, the feel of this figure is actually much better than the others that we've looked at. Paint apps. Let's get a good close look here at some of her paint work. Right off the bat, I don't see any of the factory defects like we had in the last couple figures. But, or on the, at least on the War Machine figure. She is a pretty good looking figure. Okay, so posability. Same ratcheting joints. She has a lot less external bulky stuff, so she's a little bit more posable. I do like that. What she does not have is the calf swivel or the hip swivel, like some of the other. Well, yeah, she does too. It's just not very functional. Right here, you can see there's not a whole lot of movement there, but it is present. It's just a little bit higher than what it would really benefit from being for posability. But I don't think that it's detracting from the quality of the figure at all. The same elbow joints. You know, she's fully capable of putting her hand up on her face and, you know, being bored or whatever. But you have the shoulder joints. The one thing that I do like about this is that the armor is not really inhibiting much of the movement at all. Not like with the War Machine figure. So you have the bicep swivel and you have the wrist movements. So yeah, this figure is very, very posable. See what the ankles do. Yeah, pretty much full range of motion there in at least that axis of ankle movement. Not a whole lot of a swivel. There we go. Yeah, the foot will move out. The ankle's pretty articulated enough at least to get some decent poses going. And I'll check out here in a minute and see if she stands under her own weight. I do like the torso on this figure a whole lot better than what I do some of the others that I've looked at. The U-shaped cutout of the torso is not necessarily preferable for these figures to me. The head has plenty of rotation, plenty of movement. Not so much looking down, mostly straight ahead and up to the sides. I'll pop the head off. And same size, looks like the same size ball joint, so you could probably put this on pretty much any other figure. Now, the funny thing is this neck ball does move down all the way, but I think that what's inhibiting it is her chin. So let's take another look at that. Nope, there we go. She does look down. It was just pretty tight, that's all. But yeah, great looking figure overall. Before we get into the poses and whatnot, let's check out these back piece accessories. This is the one that's closed, her jetpack. And I believe this is like a type of a bleeding edge type armor or something. And for in-flight poses, that would be a good one. I really dig this figure. I think this is a great looking figure. The metallic paint is very, very nice. I really do like that a lot. And I think that overall she has a great look. Here she is, freestanding on her own in an action pose. I do really enjoy the fact that these figures are able to freestand on their own. Feet firmly planted. She is stable. Really dig it. This is by far, well, so far, my favorite Marvel Legends figure that I've gotten to take out of the box and handle. It's only the third, but of the three, this is my favorite. So Rescue came with the Hulk torso, and let's do a quick overview of that. He does have the articulation, I guess it's like a ball joint inside the torso that I like. One thing I noticed that's a little different about this, he has the upper part of the torso, which is a hard plastic, and a covering over the midsection of the torso, which is more like a hard rubber. Check this out. It's pliable. I'm not sure why they chose to do that, but it's like a covering over another torso. Or a core of the torso. I don't think that it's going to cause any problems or anything. It doesn't look bad on the figure or anything like that. So, but here are the legs with the snap ring. I've never actually looked at one of these before, and it's pretty cool to me. Looks like there's plenty of mobility and posability here with all of his little stumpies and whatnot. So I wanted to go ahead and do the torso so that as we go along with the videos, we can plug the parts into it. But we didn't. I had to order her and had to wait for it to be delivered. So, and there is the left arm plugged into the torso. A little bit of force, but it went on all right. Let's see if it pops back out just as easy. And it kind of does, yeah. So I think this is a pretty cool system that they've got here. Even though you do have to buy a couple figures that you probably wouldn't buy if they were standalone. Get that arm plugged back in there. I'll leave that as is. And there we have it. That is the Hulk torso and left arm. Next, we will do Union Jack and get that right arm plugged in. Marvel Legends Rescue with the Hulk torso. I hope that you guys enjoy watching the unboxings and whatnot. I did damage the packaging a little bit right there in the corner, but I think this is actually going to go really, really cool. Especially just assembling the Incredible Hulk. I think is going to be a pretty neat aspect of these figures. And apparently there are some pieces that will fit from other Build-A-Figure lines, so we may have to get into some of that stuff too. And see, it seems like a pretty deep rabbit hole. I know G.I. Joe's a deep enough rabbit hole, but also I think that some of these figures will scale with and kind of go along with the G.I. Joe figures. It looks like some of the paint that they're putting on those matches up a little bit with some of the paint they're putting on these figures. You have the metallic paints, and the new G.I. Joe figures have some metallic paint aspects to them as well. But you know, we'll get into those whenever I get a shipment of them in. But yeah, up next we'll have Union Jack. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more videos, and Excelsior.